Hello everyone, in this simple program I will show you how to calculate permutations and combinations using Python. So these are the formulas and we'll try to write these formulas in Python. But first of all we need to know how to write factorial. So what you see here, the symbol with the exclamation mark, is called factorial. So that will be a base of our functions. So factorial is like, for example, 3 factorial equals 1 times 2 times 3. Okay, so we will start with this function first. Okay, later we'll do some exercises to confirm that the functions are working. So the first function is called factorial def. Here we start the function def factorial, and here we give n as an argument. And we can do it in two ways. We can write this function using recursion, or we can use the loop. Let's start with the loop first. So for I in range 1 n plus 1 return, that's what function we return, result, and later result will be below outside the loop, but inside the loop we will clarify what is the result. Above we mentioned the result at the first it equals 1, but later it will be multiplied each time to by I. Okay, in this loop. So to check if it's working, if it calculated the factorial correctly, so we'll type print factorial, let's say 4. Can it print correctly? I've got a problem with my program. Just run it again. Yeah, it's calculated. 1 times 2, 2 times 3, 3 6 times 4. Yeah, so we've got first factorial program. So this is using loop. And now I'm going to show you how to do the same program calculating factorial using recursion. So let's comment this out, Control/. You can comment everything out if you highlight it. So we'll give the name this function the same, factorial. Also n is a parameter. But here we need to stop the recursion. So first information will be if n equals 1 or n equals 0. Return 1, else return n times factorial, and here will be n minus 1, and this minus 1 tells us to decrement until it reaches 1. So it is very similar to loop. I don't really understand how it works, but I remember that's how we should write it. And let's see if it works. Yeah, it works as well. We've got the same result. Let's clean, and one more time. Maybe let's print factorial 5. Should be 120. Yeah, it works well. So let's stick to this with this recursion. Okay, you can also use it like this. So the second function will be def permutation. So we call it perm, and here we take 2 arguments k and j. So basically what we're gonna do here, we're gonna write this formula, and we will use the first function to calculate it. The first function, which is factorial here. So we can write here return factorial. What will be here? Factorial for first argument is n, right? And so this n has to be k, right? So it will be k because n becomes k, because we have two arguments, there we have only one. And then we divide it by factorial. And here we type k minus j. K minus j, okay, and now should be okay. And it should provide us with the answer. So we know what is the result when you have permutation from three letters, let's say letter A, B, and C, and you want to write permutation which are two-letter permutation from this set. For example, A, B, B, C, and so on. So it's 3 from 2. So now we can maybe comment this one out. And let's print permutation perm, and here we write two numbers corresponding with k and j, which will be k is bigger number 3 and 2, and we should receive the result, which is 6, because I already wrote it before. There are 6 permutation without repetition. Order matters, so that's why we call it. And let's see if we get 6. Yes, we get values of 6, which means that this formula is working. You know, it's just like A, B, B, A. We can repeat letters. No, we don't repeat letters. We cannot repeat letters without repetition, but order matters because A, B is not the same as B, A. Combinations are different. We can see for combinations, order does not matter, and we will do another exercise for this. But first, let's type combinations, and here we write kj again. And it will be very similar, so we can copy this. But in here we need to also write factorial k times which one would it be? No, factorial j. Here will be factorial j times this, and it has to be in the brackets. If we don't put it in the parentheses, it will not work as we assume it. Okay, so let's do exercise 2 here. Exercise 2 is how many total combinations are there in a lottery? A lottery, I don't know in other countries, but in Poland it's like you draw 6 numbers from 49. I'm not sure if this is the same in other countries, but let's draw it 6 numbers. So how many combinations? Because you know order doesn't matter. So for example, if you draw number 1, 5, 7, is the same as 7, 1, 5. What matters is that you get the same numbers, but not what order of them. So we can calculate it. You know, it will tell us if it's easy to win the lottery or not. So you can just type here, the bigger number is k, 49 total set, and 6 is that what we selecting. So, and of course print com, because this is the name of the function. Okay, and now let's see what will be the result of this combinations. I'll clear the screen so everyone can see it clearly here in the console. Oh yeah, we have a one spelling. I forgot about letter T. Okay, so now let's try again. Yeah, so we have the answer is 13,983,816. So almost 14 million, all the possibilities. So you see, you would have to place 14 million bets to assure that you will win. So it's not easy to win the lottery. And combination also works. Another exercise here is about this. A racing event has 10 participants. In how many ways can the top 3 finishers, first, second, and third place be arranged? This will be permutation because order matters. So for example, Michael, John, Stephen. For example, Michael is first, John is second, is Stephen. It matters because the position matters. He can be first, later he can be second. So in this way we need to use permutation. So for here, let's print it out. So we'll comment it out. And here we'll print to be 10 and 3. How many options will we get? Here we get 720 options, much less than in combinations here with this, but everything is working, and that's how we can calculate combination in Python. Hope you find this video helpful. If yes, then please subscribe and give a like button. Thanks for watching. Bye.